my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. Today is Thursday, so it's what I like to call Thankful Thursday, and I've been thinking about doing this for quite some time now. What I'm gonna do today for Thankful Thursday is tell y'all my testimony. Yes, my testimony, my life story, my whatever you want to call it, what God did for me. Today I'm gonna tell you my testimony, and I'm gonna give y'all a little beat, something slight, whatever, in the process. All the information for my products will be down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and here we go. So starting off with my testimony, let's see how we gonna do this. I tell my testimony in church, but I've never like gotten on camera and told it, so this is weird for me. But since I have this platform or whatever, I figure why not allow God to, use me on here, and maybe I'll encourage someone to tell their testimony, or maybe I can help someone here on social media. Anyway, starting off, I am a miracle. Wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't, I'm not supposed to be living today. If y'all don't know what a miracle is, that's what a miracle is. Like, you look at me, I'm a miracle. When I was a baby, when I was born, I actually died 3 times. Like, 3 times. Breath, had left my body completely. I was out of here 3 times. But by the grace of God, he spared my life. He brought me back. I was a breech baby. For those who don't know what breech is, I came out feet first. My mother's placenta came first. I had a very, very complicated birth. I have a lot of health issues. I have hypopituitarism, and that is when your pituitary glands are completely damaged. If y'all don't know what pituitary glands are, it's the glands in your head that makes your hormones and everything do what they're supposed to do. Mine's don't. So, yeah, and I take medication for some of my health issues. Some, I just have to live with. Take the good with the bad and just keep it pushing. That's what I do. That's what I've been brought up to do all my life, just to stay positive, regardless of anything and everything. Like, always keep a smile on your face, regardless. Anyways, I have hypopituitarism. I have a lung disease in my left lung. My right lung is completely damaged, like it doesn't work at all. And my left lung has a lung disease called cilia dyskinesia. I think I'm saying it right. Y'all, these big doctor words, like, they just not good with me. That just means that the little hairs in my lungs, like dust and mucus and stuff like that, gets caught up, and I can't just release it on my own. Like, I have to take breathing treatments and things like that to break it down, and I hope this don't sound nasty. But yeah, I have to take breathing treatments, inhalers and things like that to release things that get in my lungs. It's also one of the causes of why my immune system is really weak. People can get like a regular cold, but when I get a regular cold, I get pneumonia attached to it because my lung is like really weak. I was a smoker. Like, I don't smoke, I don't drink alcohol or anything anymore, but I was a smoker, and imagine having my condition and smoking. Like, y'all, God really been looking out for me because I'm really not supposed to be here. I'm a diabetic. My blood sugar cannot drop low. Like, I will start shaking, like my hands get the twitchy. I have asthma and bronchitis, and if I did not edit my videos as much as I do, y'all would tell, because I breathe like, it's like I breathe through my mouth. I have osteoporosis in my bones. Sometimes, like when I get hospitalized and I be in the bed for like days, my bones, they would get so cramped, like, and it would look so, like, it would scare you. It used to scare me a lot when I was younger. And my mother, like, she would have to, like, massage them to get them back to the way they were. There was a time in my life I would catch pneumonia every winter. And I'm not lying, like, every year. It never failed. I would catch pneumonia and I'll be in the hospital. I can't even tell y'all how many Christmases I've spent in the hospital. I've spent Christmas in the hospital. I've spent Thanksgiving in the hospital. Been homeschooled due to sickness. For like a long time when I was a kid, I was so angry. Not even because of so much of the shortness, because I'm 4'4", but it was just the sickness. Like, a lot of times I would question God, like, you know, I would be in the hospital bed and I would just look up at the ceiling and just question him, like, Lord, like, why am I going through this? Like, why me? You know? I'm pretty sure everybody has had that moment. Like why me, Lord? As I got older, like, I understood, you know, everybody has to go through something, and, you know, he chose me to go through these certain things so I can be able to tell my story to people that's maybe battling with something similar to me, or just need to know that God is real and he does work miracles. Even today, you know, he is still in the miracle working business. If I would have listened to the doctors, if my mother would have listened to them, I probably wouldn't have accomplished half the things that I've accomplished in life. They thought that because of my hyperpituitarism that something would be wrong with my brain, that I wouldn't be able to function in school like normal kids. My mother was, like, she is a believer in Christ, like a strong believer. Like, that woman, she knows God, honey. Like, she trusts God. She told them straight up. She was like, ain't nothing wrong with my child's mind. She said, my child just sick. I was in regular classes. You know, I pretty much did everything that the normal child did. I didn't have any special treatments in school. I used to have really bad seizures, back to back. When it was over and done with, I would wake up and everybody looking at me like, Bug, you alright? That's my family nickname, Bug, Ladybug, or whatever. They be like, Bug, you alright? And everybody just be all emotional and stuff. I'm waking up like I'm waking up from a long nap, like, yeah, what's wrong? All mothers wouldn't do what my mother would do, because the doctors put me on, it was so much medicine. Like, I don't even take half the medicine that I used to take. They had me on so much medicine that I wasn't functioning like a regular child. I think like 2 or 3 or something. My mother, you know, she just cut it all off. Like, she just stopped giving me so much medicine because she saw what it was doing to me. She's like, you know, now all this medicine ain't helping my child. My child ain't even acting like herself. I started acting like a normal child. Doctors, they, you know, they called it child neglect. So they tried to have my mother up or whatever for neglecting me, for not giving me all that medicine. It all worked out in our favor. She trusted and believed in God that he was going to heal me, and he did just that. And by her trusting and believing in him, he kept her out of jail. I know this testimony is all over the place, but y'all, I've been through so much in life. There's no right way to tell your story. Just tell it. And some of my accomplishments, I've graduated high school and college. I moved out and got my apartment after I graduated high school. I was 19 years old. My first car, paid it off. My mindset was, you know, I'm just gonna do everything that I can. 16, I got my learners. When I was 20, I got my license. I will hop on some pillows, y'all, and I'll be gone. You hear me? I promote positivity so hard. Like, I go so hard for positivity because we gone at any moment. And do you really want to spend your time on this earth worried about things that you can't control, or worried about things that's just irrelevant? God has blessed me so much. You know, just having a relationship with him pushes me to stay positive, because, you know, when you have God in your life, regardless of what you're going through, you know that you're going to be good, because there's nothing that he can't do. So if you're going through something, you have to always remember that your God is bigger than your mountain. your giant, whatever is standing in your way. You know, for a long time, I used to let every little thing bother me. And now, like, you know, as you grow and mature in God, you'll just be like, why stress? You really have faith. A lot of people say they have faith. Do you really have faith? You know, do you really believe God like you say you do? Because if you do, you wouldn't worry about anything. Like the Bible said, if you worry, don't pray, and if you pray, don't worry. We're all human, we all get in our flesh. That is when God brings it back to our remembrance. Like, yeah, I bring you out of that. I can bring you out of this. You know what I'm saying? He'll always bring something back to your remembrance to remind you, like, that he is still that same God. God doesn't change. We do. The only thing that I'm interested in doing is serving him. I'm 26 years old. I turned 26 on August the 16th. I'm 26 years old and I feel like, you know, I done partied. You know, I'm partied out. Things like that just gets old to me. Club all the time, like club, like it just gets old to me. But serving God, that never gets old to me. Pleasing him, the feeling that you get, that feeling will never get old to me. Because he is so amazing. So amazing. I just hope that I bless someone with my testimony. I hope that y'all, you know, receive something. You know, even if it's just one person. Like if I just reach one person, I'm satisfied. Me personally, I'm not a religious person at all. More of a relationship type of person. Like I feel like, you know, everybody's walk with Christ is different. You cannot base your relationship with God off of others. Lips, duh. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all enjoyed my testimony. I hope I encouraged someone to maybe tell your testimony. Again, what we go through is not just for us, so it's also for others. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all on my next video.